Have you ever considered how brief the average human life is in the grand scheme of things? Across the globe, the average human lifespan hovers around 72 years. While this might sound substantial at first, let's delve deeper into the essence of time's fleeting nature. Imagine, if you will, that each of our lives is akin to a single day. From this perspective, the sunrise corresponds to our birth, and the sunset to our eventual departure. In between, the hours rush by, each moment slipping through our fingers like grains of sand. As dawn breaks, a child's laughter fills the air, signifying the innocence and joy of youth. By mid-morning, the vigorous pursuits of adolescence and early adulthood take hold. The afternoon ushers in the steady, purposeful stride of middle age, before the evening gently slows us, leading to the reflective quiet of life's twilight. If a whole life can be seen as just a day, how much of it do we really spend living? Let's break down a typical human life into major milestones. Imagine compressing an entire lifespan into just one day. At midnight, a baby is born. The first rays of the sun haven't even kissed the horizon, and already, a new life begins. The clock ticks swiftly. By 2 a.m, this baby is taking their first steps, uttering their first words. As dawn breaks around 6, it's time for the first day of school. The school years fly by in a blur of summer breaks and homework, each year faster than the last. By 10 a.m, it's time for graduation caps to fly high as high school comes to a close. No sooner does the graduation party end than college starts at around 11. These years are a whirlwind of learning, growth, and change. Then, as the clock strikes noon, it's time to step into the world of careers. This phase, filled with ambitions and achievements, rushes by, and before you know it, it's already late afternoon in our metaphorical day. The career grows, peaks, and eventually the thoughts of retirement begin to surface as we reach the early evening around 6. The sun is setting, and the pace of life slows. Retirement isn't just an end, but a new beginning, albeit a quieter one. Evenings are spent reflecting, enjoying leisure, perhaps surrounded by loved ones or engaging in long-held hobbies. Then, as night falls around 10, the later years of life set in, marked by reflection and wisdom. As we tick through these milestones, it's startling to see how swiftly we move from one to the next. Each phase, significant and transformative, seems to pass quicker than the last. Our day fills up fast, morning to night, birth to old age, each moment fleeting. This compressed view of life isn't just a thought experiment, it's a vivid reminder of how precious each minute is, urging us to live deliberately, to cherish each phase, and to embrace the swift passage of time with grace and purpose. Why do we often live as if we have all the time in the world? This common human behavior may feel natural, yet it stands in stark contrast to the fleeting nature of life. Let's delve into the concept of temporal myopia, a term that aptly captures our tendency to prioritize immediate gratifications over long-term benefits. Temporal myopia affects us much like nearsightedness does in vision. It blurs our perception of the future, making distant consequences seem less clear and less important than the present moment. This phenomenon is not just a trivial quirk of human cognition, it has profound implications for how we make decisions and plan our lives. Consider how often we choose indulging in a lavish meal over maintaining a healthy diet, or binge-watching a new TV series instead of getting an early night's sleep. These choices don't just impact us momentarily, they set patterns that affect our future health, well-being, and productivity. The immediacy of pleasure often outweighs the vague, distant benefits of healthier choices, leading us down a path that might not align with our long-term aspirations. This focus on the immediate is also mirrored in how we manage our aspirations and dreams. Many dream of writing a novel, learning a new language, or traveling the world, yet how often do these dreams get postponed? We think there's always tomorrow, next month, or next year. However, the future is an accumulation of todays, and by continually pushing our goals to a later date, we might find that the time we banked on is no longer available. Encouragingly, understanding and acknowledging our temporal short-sightedness can motivate us to adjust our perspectives. By consciously recognizing the long-term impacts of our daily choices, we can begin to make decisions that are more aligned with our ultimate goals and values. It's about seeing the forest for the trees, or perhaps more aptly, seeing the future beyond the present. Recognizing the brevity of life could be the key to living more fully. By shifting our focus from the immediate to the impactful, we can ensure that our time, however limited, is spent in a way that resonates with our deepest aspirations and long-standing dreams. What does it mean to truly make the most of our time? This question echoes through the corridors of our lives, often going unanswered. But perhaps the secret lies not just in the ticking of the clock, but in engaging deeply with the moments that make up our existence. The true essence of time well spent isn't measured by duration, but by the value and fulfillment it brings into our lives. Philosophers and psychologists alike have pondered over what constitutes a fulfilling life. Aristotle introduced the concept of eudaimonia, a term often translated to flourishing or living well. He argued that true happiness is found not in fleeting pleasures, but in activities that exercise virtue, in the pursuit of excellence over a lifetime. This ancient wisdom suggests that the activities that enrich us most are those aligned with our values and strengths, those that challenge us and foster growth. In the realm of psychology, the theory of flow, introduced by Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, describes a state of deep immersion in activities that perfectly balance our skills with the challenges they present. Whether it's playing a musical instrument, painting, or solving complex problems, activities that induce flow can lead to profound satisfaction and, over time, contribute significantly to our personal development. Looking beyond individual experiences, spending time with loved ones, contributing to the community, or nurturing relationships are universally fulfilling pursuits. These activities connect us with others and embed our lives within a larger narrative, enriching our existence and providing comfort and support through shared experiences. So, as we navigate the swift currents of time, let us choose wisely. Let us prioritize activities that not only bring joy but also add depth to our being. Engage in pursuits that challenge your intellect, stir your passion, and connect you deeply with others. Investing time where it counts enriches our brief journey. Let this be the compass that guides us through the fleeting moments of our lives, ensuring that when we look back, we see a life truly well lived. History's greatest minds have pondered the brevity of life. From the sands of ancient Egypt to the libraries of Greece, the fleeting nature of our existence has been a central theme, resonating through the ages. Philosophers, poets, and prophets alike have grappled with the enigma of time, each contributing their unique insights into its elusive fabric. Take, for instance, the Stoics of ancient Rome, who taught the art of living in the present. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, famously wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." This simple yet profound advice underscores the Stoic belief in focusing on what can be controlled, our actions and responses, rather than lamenting the swift passage of time. In the East, the concept of time held a different texture. Ancient Chinese philosophers like Confucius and Laozi viewed time as a cyclical phenomenon, where events occur in a continuous loop of cause and effect. This perspective fostered a cultural emphasis on harmony and balance, teaching that understanding the past and the natural order of things is essential in shaping one's future. Contrast this with modern Western culture, which often perceives time as a linear race against the clock. This has led to a frenetic lifestyle where the value of a moment is often measured by its productivity rather than its quality. Yet the wisdom of ages suggests a different approach, one that values reflection, understanding, and the mindful passage of moments. These ancient philosophies find echoes in today's discussions about mindfulness and work-life balance. The increasing popularity of practices like meditation and unplugged vacations speaks to a collective yearning to reclaim the sanctity of time, much like our philosophical ancestors intended. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, integrating these timeless teachings can provide solace and perspective. It's about seeing time not just as hours to be filled, but as moments to be cherished, learned from, and ultimately lived fully. The old adage, "time is precious," holds more truth than we might think. Now, knowing how fleeting life is, how will you choose to live the remainder of yours? Reflect on this. Every day is a new chapter, yet unwritten, and you hold the pen. What dreams and aspirations have lingered in the corners of your mind, waiting for the perfect moment? The truth is, that moment is now. Begin by writing down your personal goals. What do you wish to achieve this year, or even this month? Consider the pillars of a fulfilling life: health, knowledge, and connections. Start by prioritizing your health, because a sound body is the vessel that carries you through every adventure. Nurture relationships that make you feel alive and connected, and never underestimate the power of a simple conversation. The steps you take today towards your dreams are the ones that count the most. Don't wait for tomorrow to start living truly. Act now, embrace the impermanence, and transform it into an opportunity to lead a life filled with purpose. Every moment counts. Make it matter.